Hello everyone. Very suddenly, Sega finally showed us, after a whole year of waiting, the full-fledged gameplay of Sonic Frontiers. It's not just those in a haze with an empty world, but a real gameplay, and it looks very curious. In this video we will discuss this very gameplay, a little about Sonic Origins and a little about Sonic Prime, and also of course a new merch. Now let's move on to the merch on Light Sensing SP2022, new Chow Buns and also static figures of Tails, Knuckles, it seems still Sonic, Metal were discovered Sonic and, like, Shadow. While new Tails buns have started appearing in Target stores. Now let's move on to the most interesting gameplay of the Frontier. First I will express my brief impressions, and after that we will analyze everything in more detail. What I just have to praise first of all is this music, just listen and enjoy the atmosphere. Seriously, it's just a masterpiece. Also, from a graphical point of view, I have very few complaints. The world looks pretty cool, but let's still move on to the details. In the first piece of gameplay, we can see how Sonic runs out of the forest and runs across the field. The animation seems to be exactly the same as in Sonic Forces. By the way, you can notice that Sonic uses boost at this moment. What saddens me is that the flowers do not react to Sonic in any way, they do not move in any way. Against the background you can also notice various buildings of the tower, and at the very top there are literally some stripes hanging in the sky. Apparently this is some kind of platforming section. Then there is a more interesting frame. First of all, pay attention to this, some apparently stone creatures similar to Chow, and by the way, exactly such creatures were described in one of the very old drains on the game. Also, Sonic himself runs inside some device in the form of a wheel, like some kind of hamster. After running a little in the wheel, this device is activated. Judging because there is a distance animation. I really want a 3D moment, but even without a moment, you can make a good game about Sonic. Next, we are shown another healthy opponent, perhaps even a boss, who swings at Sonic with his paw. After that, Sonic climbs onto this thing by running along the wall due to boost rings, and we can watch the action again. And this moment confused me the most in this teaser. Look at the animation of Sonic kicking the top of this tower with his foot, literally 2 frames of animation. Here's a look at Sonic swinging. Sonic has already hit. Pay attention to the red pixels that this enemy is covered with, and also look at how the destruction of this enemy looks like. Again, a bunch of red pixels, and this as well very much reminds you of Infinity. If you remember, a long time ago there was a drain that hinted at the possible appearance of Infinita in the game, which by the way I analyzed in this video. Maybe Infinite is really somehow connected with the plot of the game, but personally I think that maybe Sega just uses these effects free on the Forces. Also in the background of this battle you can see the rails. Who would that? In addition, there are several more towers and a building that resembles the Emerald of Chaos in some way, by the way, and this is where the teaser ends. In general, I personally remained very satisfied with this teaser. The most important thing is that I caught myself thinking that I really want to play this, and by the way I haven't had this for quite a while. The game really looks interesting and intriguing, and so far I don't see any particularly good reasons to worry about the poor quality of the game. The only direct disadvantage of what I saw is the animation of the action that really looks just broken. I really hope that these animations will be finalized, because in some places they are very conspicuous by their curvature. However, I doubt very much that they will be corrected yet anyway. In no case do not overstate your expectations. Also, what is very pleasing is that this is not the whole gameplay which we will see in the near future. In the description of this teaser it is written that, starting today and throughout June,
We will see a bunch of gameplay interviews with developers and first impressions of the game. Also interestingly, the description on YouTube indicates the game Sonic Unleashed. Perhaps this is some hint of something. Maybe the game will be something similar to Only, or maybe it's just a coincidence. The game's logo has also changed and it looks much better than the old one, I think.
In one of the trains it was said that Prime will appear at the Netflix event Hug Show. Recently Netflix officially announced what to expect at this event, and Sonic Prime will indeed appear there on June 10. Maybe we will finally see a full trailer for the series. I've already talked about it, but just remind you that the day before on June 9, Sonic Free Tires will appear in fact, and there we may see even more gameplay of this game. But for now, thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to rate the video, like and write your thoughts in the comments. See